Hi, it's me again, Sujin with Illumino, and I wanted to jump in here and just explain the difference between our light and what other lights may potentially be doing to your eyes. I actually invented LED eyelash extensions. I have 5 patents in over 20 countries, and most recent patent that we received was for this design patent, which you're probably familiar with. Some companies on Alibaba and Amazon are selling a copycat, and I want to show you first the difference and explain why ours is safe and why this one is not safe. So this one, when you turn it on, it has a timed light. It's gonna time out in 6 seconds. And this light, there's a foot pedal down here, and when you turn it on, you keep your foot down, and then when you want to turn it off, you put your foot up. The problem is you need timed light, but as well as if I'm gonna put this light together at the same distance, I want to show you how much brighter one is compared to the other. So as you can see, at the same distance, not all lights are the same. LEDs aren't the same. Our Lynk-Gel is made in the USA. We actually have LED manufacturer here in the US, and we make our devices here. This device is made in China, and sometimes the safety reports that they're sharing with you is not entirely accurate, meaning I've seen reports for this light where it says that it's less bright than this in numbers, but as you can tell, there's no way that this light is less bright than this light with your eyeballs. So what's written on paper may not be entirely true. And so let me explain why Lynk-Gel was made the way it has been made. Let me grab a tweezer. Our light was made to easily come off and on a tweezer while you're working. So it's using a magnet. So this is some of the patents that I filed since 2013 that I started this whole invention. And the way that I work is that I don't want to see the light, so we actually block the light so it's pointing out and down away from us, the lash artists. This is coming from someone who's a nail technician, licensed esthetician, and I'm also a cosmetologist. I made this device for you guys, for us, to be safe. It's also safe by American National Standards Institute, A.N.S.I, which is an RP27 photobiological report that says it's safe at 1.2 centimeters away from the eye, where all of these, they're tested at 20 centimeters because it's called the IEC 62471 report, which we also have the IEC 62471 report. But as you can tell, we don't work at 20 centimeters distance. We work really close to the eye. So if you're working with a lamp, if you want to share the safety reports with me, or even I can look at the SDS, which is the manufacturer's safety data sheet about the ingredients, because a lot of the chemicals that are being used in these UV glues from overseas are actually banned substances here in the US. Please feel free to share and reach out. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to share, because I want people to know the difference between this light and this light. Let me do it again, same distance, and voila. So they're both on, and you can see the difference in how bright it is at the same. So not all lights are the same, and it makes me sad that people are getting injured for an invention that I created, that I didn't make this one, so I'm not going to take responsibility for that. But there are associated risks with using UV or LED. It doesn't matter, they're interchangeable, because LED can be in the UV wavelength. And so don't get that twisted when people, I don't want to say lie or use the pretense, oh, it's a LED, so it's not a UV. That's not true. These glues need some UV wavelength output to cure or polymerize the glue. So you're not going to say, oh, it's not a UV light just because it's an LED. That's not true, because then how are you going to cure the glue? That would mean that you can take a regular light bulb or a flashlight and shine it on your glue and it'll just cure, which does not work that way. It needs the photo initiation, it needs photo, which is light, to cure the glue. to completely polymerize the glue in a matter of seconds. So Lynk-Gel was made specifically with the Lynk-Gel glue. Our glue is made in the USA. It was made like basically with the method of Lynk-Gel, the device, with the glue, so that way it would use a very low output, low powered LED to cure the visible wavelength glue. So that's how we operate and how we work with our product. Everything's different with you know, different products and different glues, so that's why we don't recommend changing glues. Okay, lights turned off, gotta go, bye.